Hey guys, Taylor here and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you've already been here, thanks for coming back. So in today's video, I'm coming at y'all with another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing a new skin tint, and this one is coming from Fenty. I'm going to be testing out the new Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint Stick, but I'm also going to be doing a side-by-side comparison with the OG Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. So if you are interested in hearing my thoughts, then please keep on watching. Before we start the video, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time your girl uploads a video, and follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. All right, you guys, so my brows are already done and I did my everyday eye look. As you can already tell from the title of this video, I am going to be doing a review of the new Fenty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint Stick, but I'm also going to be doing a side-by-side comparison with the OG Eaze Drop Skin Tint from Fenty. Before I go ahead and apply both products to my face, I just want to tell you the claims of each product. This is what the packaging of the skin tint stick looks like. This retails for $35 and comes in 25 shades. It is supposed to be a light coverage long wear skin tint stick with a creamy smooth texture that instantly blurs while melting into your skin for a natural finish. And the OG skin tint also comes in 25 shades and retails for $35, and it is supposed to be a lightweight buildable light to medium coverage tinted moisturizer that leaves the skin looking blurred and smooth. So the claims of both products are pretty much the same. The main difference that I'm seeing so far is how much product you get. So for the OG skin tint, you get a little bit over a fluid ounce. You get 1.08 fluid ounce, and for the new skin tint stick, you don't even get half a fluid ounce. You get 0.32 ounce, and I think that is a big jump, especially because you are paying the same $35 for both products. So for primer, I think I'm going to skip my Dennis primer today because I want to give you guys a wear test and I want to see how this skin tint stick is going to wear on its own without the help of something like my Dennis Blurring Balm Powder. I did go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum just as a extra step to hydrate my skin. I am going to use a regular hydrating primer. I'm using this one from Milani. This is the Skin Quench Hydrating Primer, and I'm just going to go in with a little bit of this. I completely forgot to tell you guys the shade that I picked up in the skin tint stick. I did get the shade number 20, and I also own the shade number 20 in the OG skin tint as well, but I wish we had like a 20.5. I was debating if I wanted to get shade number 20 or number 21, but after swatching both shades and like talking to one of my subscribers, we ended up settling on the shade number 20 because number 21 was just a little bit too dark even though it's summertime, and I feel like 20 is going to be the better match going into the winter as well. But if I was looking for just my perfect match, the shade number 20.5, which does not exist, would have been perfect. So I'm going to start with the new skin tint stick, and I'm going to apply this to this side of my face. So this is what it looks like. I know it looks a little bit light, but once I blend it out, it looks perfect. And usually when I'm wearing like the OG skin tint, I mix it with like my e.l.f. Halo Glow, so that kind of like evens out everything as well. But as I said, I wish we had like a shade 20.5. And I am blending this out with my 109 brush from BK. So this is what the skin tint stick looks like. I feel like it blends really easily. It's giving me the same vibe as the OG skin tint. It doesn't feel greasy on the skin. It literally feels and looks like second skin. The shade doesn't look bad. After like blending it out, the shade looks really good, and I know that once I'm done doing my makeup, everything is going to look a lot better together. I really do like the way it looks. I love the way how it feels on my skin. It isn't full coverage, but it is like evening out those areas with like my dark marks. I expected it to be like super glowy, super hydrating, but it's not like super glowy, but it's not drying either. Like the finish is really similar to the liquid skin tint. I'm going to go in with the OG skin tint on this side of my face. I'm blending this out with the 106 brush from BK. So this is what the OG skin tint looks like. I feel like the finish looks pretty similar now that the OG side is kind of like drying down. Once again, this is the new skin tint stick and this is the OG. I kind of feel like the skin tint stick looks a little bit more skin-like, but for the most part, the finish looks pretty much the same. And I did get a little bit more coverage from the OG. I have a scar on my lip right here. It didn't fully cover it, but it kind of like evens it out, so it's not super visible. But I think the skin looks really good and I'm not seeing like a huge difference between the two. I think for the most part it's going to be like how it wears. So for concealer, I'm going in with the Nars and the KVD concealer. For KVD, I'm using the shade Tan 173. And then from under my eyes only, just to add a bit of brightness, I'm using the shade Caramel from Nars. I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade Medium, and I'm taking this on my E4 brush from Morphe. I'm adding a little bit of bronzer back to my face. Going in with the Huda Beauty bronzer really helps the shade off the skin tint, and I did spray my Charlotte Tilbury all over my face, and I'm going to blend with this Sephora Collection sponge. So this is what the face is looking like so far. I'm going to go ahead and quickly set my face. I'm using the Onesize setting powder. This is the OG translucent, and I'm going to take this on a brush. This is the 108 brush from BK. I'm going to set the rest of my face with this powder from Sephora Collection. This is in the shade 64 Neutral Mocha, and I'm using a 105 brush from BK. Just press this in. So this is what the face is looking like after setting with powder. I think both sides look really good, you guys. I'm keeping it simple today, so I'm just going to quickly speed through the rest of my face because I want to do a wear test for you guys. All right, you guys, I'm back and this is the finished look. So far, I'm impressed. I really do like the way this looks. I still don't know if it's a need. If you already own this one, I feel like that is going to be up to the wear test, but this is what the face is looking like. I didn't do too much. I just added a little bit of blush and did my lower lash line, and I did my lips. Based on how it looks right now, I think if you like this one, you'd really like the new stick version because the skin looks nice, smooth, blurred. I think with all the products that I used on my face today, I was able to get decent amount of coverage, still giving glam, but still lightweight and not doing too much. And even if you wanted something even lighter than what I did today in terms of coverage, I feel like you can still achieve it with both of these products. But if you want a little bit of like a glam but not full glam, you can still achieve this because my face looks really good right now. It is currently 12:24. I'm going to see if I can keep this face on for at least 5 hours, but this is what it is looking like, and so far I'm really loving it. If you guys want details on the lips and everything else that I used on my face, I will have them linked down below for you guys. But I'll be right back to give you guys my final thoughts and show you guys how both of these products wear. Alright you guys, I'm back and this is what the face is looking like. I did touch up my lips, but I didn't touch up my face. It is now 5:35, which means I've been wearing this face for about 5 hours. Before I give you guys my final thoughts on the skin tint stick, let me just give you a quick rundown on my face. So I did use the hydrating serum from Tilbury, and I did follow up with a hydrating primer. I skipped my Onesize blurring balm today, and I skipped my Onesize setting spray. For setting spray, I did use the Tilbury and the Morphe continuous setting mist, and I do feel like my face looks really good right now. It is about the 5-hour mark, so by now I would be touching up my face, but even though I didn't touch up, I think my face still looks really good. You can see my oils coming in right in this area, but not too much. My face pretty much just looks lived in, like everything is starting to settle in. I really like the way my face is looking. In terms of wear, I'm not seeing a huge difference with both products. I honestly feel like this is just a stick version to the OG skin tint, but what I noticed is upon application, the skin tint stick did look a little bit more natural, a little bit more skin-like. I expected this to sweat out a little bit easier, but it didn't at all, and I did use a lot of hydrating products on my face. I do feel like my face looks really good. I can touch up and be ready to go for another 5 hours. I do recommend this product, but I don't think you need both. As much as I love how the stick looks on my face, if I'm talking about price, I'd say go with the liquid just because you get more for the same price, and the finish, everything is pretty much the same. I am going to use some of my Tilbury powder to touch up. This is the Airbrush Flawless Brightening Powder. This is in the shade Tan to Deep, and I'm using this on a puff just to touch up my face, just so you guys can see what it looks like if I was supposed to touch up. So this is what it looks like if I was supposed to touch up, and as you can see, the face looks fresh and ready to go again. I'm not going to touch up too much because I'm not going to keep this face on much longer, but I know that if I was supposed to use my Onesize blurring balm with this base, my face would have lasted a lot longer, especially if I was supposed to pair it with the Onesize setting spray. I can just imagine how long this would last if it looks this good at 5 hours. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. But this is what it looks like. Everything looks fresh, flawless, ready to go. I really do like this product. This is one of my favorite products from Fenty, but after trying it side by side with the stick, it is so hard to choose between the two. If you have normal or dry skin, you can use any one of these. If you have oily skin, the OG skin tint, you will love this, but I'd say if you are going to use the new stick, even though it wears really well, I'd say just prep your skin correctly. So if you use something like the Onesize blurring balm or a mattifying primer, I think you are good to go, because I don't find this product super hydrating, but I also don't find it super drying at all. At the end of the day, I do recommend this product, but once again, if you already have the OG, I don't think that you need the stick. It is literally just a stick version to the liquid. But if you love the liquid and you've been looking for something new to try, you probably use this up, you can go ahead and get the stick. You'd really love it. I wish we got a shade between 20 and 21, so probably like a 20.5. Even though this shade did adjust to my skin quite nicely, I don't know if it oxidized or what, but it adjusted to my skin quite nicely. And because it isn't a full coverage product, it is going to blend into your skin really nicely, so it's easier to finesse the shade. So if we are shade twins, I'd say go with the shade number 20. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you going to give this skin tint stick a try, or are you just going to stick to the OG? I am going to give it a solid 9 out of 10, only because it is the same price as the original skin tint, but you get less product in here. But I really did enjoy this product. Let's keep the conversation going in the comment section down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.